In this video, I'm going to talk about my RedBubble earnings for April, what I sold, and what I plan to do in the coming months. Let's go. Thanks for joining me on this video. My name is Juno with Detour Shirts, the channel all about helping you design and sell t-shirts online. If that's something you like to do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So it's May, and that means we can look back at April and see what we did in April, what we did right, what we did wrong, and kind of change and move and make sure that we're doing what we need to do and get rid of the things that we're not doing and maybe try something different. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video, exactly what I did in April for RedBubble and the things that I'm going to do to change using that data. I'm going to show you all the data that I get from RedBubble, and I'm going to do some data of my own so you can see some of those things. If you've been following me for a while, you know I have videos like this that I do every month for my income reports on RedBubble. You can go back and watch all of those. This month I actually made more than last month, so you're going to want to also see that and what I did, why is it different, and why I made more. You're going to want to stay to the end of this video so you can see everything. I got lots of tips for you to do on RedBubble, as well as a bonus tip at the end, and of course another edition of trend credits. So lots to see in this video, and let's get started. All right, so here we are. Let's begin. I made this RedBubble April 2021 sales kind of presentation for you so you can see everything that I learned in April on RedBubble and the things that I'm going to change on RedBubble. You don't have to do the same things, but hopefully you can learn some of the things that I learned here so you don't have to go through them and don't make the same mistakes I did. So first of all, on RedBubble, you can go to your sales history and hit this download CSV file right here, and you can get all your information, your own personal information, and do some of these things that I'm showing you here. So that's probably going to be more helpful for you because you're going to use your own data. You're going to see what sells and what doesn't, and then do more of that. So one thing that I did is I added more shirts this month. So you can see right here in March, at the end of March, I had 930 designs. At the end of April, I have 974 designs, which means I added 44 designs. And that's not a lot of designs. You can add up to 60 designs a day. So if you can do that, I would suggest to do that. But you also want to take some time and build some quality design. So it's not about rushing and putting as many designs as you can on RedBubble. It's about thinking about what sells, making sure that you design things that people actually want to buy and wear. So put those quality designs, as many as you can, on RedBubble. Just have that balance. And you'll notice one thing I did here on my shop, if you visit my shop, is I changed my shop banner. This was my old shop banner right here. This is my new one. And you're going to want to do that every once in a while to freshen it up and add the things that people actually are buying. So these are the more pertinent. People were buying these 2-3 years ago, and so now they're buying these things, so I'm putting those in there. And I'm just doing a real simple shop banner with boxes and putting my designs in boxes. Nothing too fancy here. So just put your top 10, top whatever on there, and that's an easy way to showcase what you're selling. So the next thing I wanted to show you is, at the end of my last video, I had these goals for March. So it's important that you follow your goals. And I hit a lot of them. I upload every day. Check, I did that. You can see I had 44 uploads. So that's at least one a day. Fixing greeting cards. I showed you how to do that in a video, so you can watch that. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put that video link up here. But that's a good one. And then design for t-shirts and hoodies. I've been doing that with my uploads. Designing for stickers, I haven't done that as well, so I didn't give myself a check mark there, but I did a lot of these goals that I set out to do in March. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is uploading every day. I talked about this before in other videos. You can just download this sheet for free. I have it on my site, detourshirts.com. This is what I used last month, and you can see every upload I did. I said 1 upload, or sometimes I had 5 uploads or 4 uploads, and I kept track of my uploads as well as my sales. And that really helps, and I'm going to show you the graph I made with this, and you can kind of see when or what days you sell the best, or kind of just keep track and see if your uploads are actually helping you with sales, and I think it did. So I wanted to share this earnings summary that RedBubble provides. You can get this on your dashboard. Everyone that's on RedBubble has access to their own. This kind of shows you how much you made each day, but not really what you sold each day. So using that sheet that I showed you earlier, the one that I wrote down on, I made this graph here. So I thought this graph was actually even better. So I just did this graph in Keynote. This is the one that I'm using for the presentation. You can make graphs like these on anything, but once you have those numbers now, you can do stuff like this. And look what I found. My top 3 sales days were on the weekends. Surprise, surprise. So people are buying Friday, Saturday. You can see I uploaded every day. That's what the blue is. But these greens are sales. I made 7 sales on Friday, 7 sales on Saturday, 6 sales on Saturday. And I wouldn't have known that just by looking at the RedBubble graph. If you make your own graph and use your data, then you can see that. And how is this helpful? Well, it's helpful because maybe you want to push more of your stuff with social media on Friday or Saturday just to get that little extra advantage. And I did not do that. I wish I did, but just organically it's selling more on the weekend. So if you give yourself even more push, if you know people are buying on the weekends, maybe that's when you want to do your extra push on social media. I mean, it could help, right? So the next thing I wanted to share with you is this graph here that you can also find on the dashboard on RedBubble. So my traffic went up in April from the previous month in March. So it's up just a little bit, but that is encouraging that more and more people are visiting the site. So probably helped with the increase in profits that I made too. So speaking of profits, here you can also find this. Yours will actually show the artwork. I'm not showing what artwork is here, but this you can also find on your dashboard and look at a sales history and see how many products of something that you sold and what's the total profit that you made. So you can see here, I sold 10 of these products right here, 3 of these. So these are my top sellers for the month, right? So with the data that I got from the CSV file, I made this chart, this pie chart. Let me remove my face for a bit. So here you can see now, without my face blocking the way, stickers in March made 67%, but now clothes, even though I sold less products, in April I sold more clothes. You can see 10% in March, 31% here, which helped me get a bigger profit. I'm going to show that later, but look at some of the other products that I sold too. So I didn't sell an iPhone 12 in April. I sold a magnet though, and I sold a mask and a pin button, which is new, and a throw pillow too, which is new. And I didn't sell greeting cards. So what this is showing is stickers and clothes still my top biggest sellers, but you can sell different products from month to month, and you want to keep track of that. And one of the things, so I'll show you here and put my face back, but some of the new products in April that I sold was a pin button. I only made 55 cents on that. And I sold 2 throw pillows at $4.87 profit each. And the reason I put this here for new products sold, you never know what products you're going to sell. So I put it on all products, and sometimes it pays off, right? Sometimes, this is an extra $10. So it doesn't hurt to add it to different products. And these, again, are my highest profit, top 3 highest profit products in April. There are the hoodies, premium t-shirts, and long sleeves. Make sure you enable all of those. I think they're enabled by default, but just go back and check and make sure that you're enabled for those, and make sure they look nice on those too. So another thing I wanted to share, and I think this is helpful. This is new. I haven't added this in my previous videos, but I think this could be really helpful for you guys. And that is to show all products sold in April. So these are all the products that I sold in April. When you look at that CSV file, you can see it. And you can see essential shirts are something that I sell a lot, and stickers are something that I sell a lot here. But this is the breakdown. This is how all my 71 sales, if you add all these things together, you'll get 71. And this is kind of what I sold in April. And you're going to want to look at yours, what you sold. Again, you can see it's a big variety of products. So you want to put all your designs on all products, and hopefully it looks good on it and can sell and make a sale. So the next thing I wanted to show you is my exact profit, what I made. So here, I'm going to remove my face again so I'm out of the way. So here it is. March profit 2017. April profit, I actually made a little bit more, 233.68, and that is because clothes did 63% of my profit. You can see here clothes. I sold a lot more clothes, a lot more shirts, hoodies, those kinds of things. and that accounted for my profit being higher, even though I sold less products. So it pays to try and do some of those higher ticket items. Stickers do really, really well on Redbubble, but they don't bring in a lot of profit when compared to clothes. So you have to go back and look at your CSV file and think about this. Why did my profit go up in April, or why did my profit go down in April? In my case, it went up. I think it went up because I uploaded every day. You saw that chart. I made sure that I uploaded every day at least one. I would suggest to upload even more than one. I want to do a test and see if I upload 5 a day, if that's going to make a huge difference. I think it will. I also got a lot more traffic. I don't know why I got more traffic, but I think that helped with me getting more sales. And I also sold a lot more t-shirts. So that is a big thing that helped me to get more profit. And you can do these things yourself, right? Maybe you might not have control about getting more traffic, but you definitely can upload every day and you can help yourself sell more t-shirts, right? And design for t-shirts instead. So some of my goals for next month, for May, is to change the prices on products. So you might have seen a video that I did recently about the average price for the best-selling products on Redbubble. I'm going to try and change my product prices to see if it helps get me more sales. So in my video for next month, we're going to see if that helped or not. I'm also going to look at what sells and update, and I'll show you what I mean by that. And I'm going to update mugs and postcards when I do that. So this is what I mean. First of all, changing prices on products. These are the price changes I'm going to do. According to that video, I'm going to lower, I had my clothing at 40%. I'm going to lower it to 26% and see if that makes a difference. If not, I'll put it back up at 40 because I did do a lot of sales. Stickers, I had it at 100%. I'm going to move it down to 50, see if that makes a difference. I know I'm taking a big chance with that. Greeting cards, I'm going to move it to 55%, masks 25%, aprons at 28%. Now, this is all a test. I'm not saying that you should move it to these prices. I'm going to test it for you and let you know if this helped or not. And then I'm going to give you back the data so that you can see, I mean, these prices work better, or if the prices I had before worked better for me. And the next thing I want to talk about is this. So if you go into your sales history again and see all of these products, you're going to see the design name underlined. I changed it to design name because I don't want to show you what I sold. But if you click here, this is a link. So when you click this link, you can actually go to your work and then go back there. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on everything that's sold, click on the name here and open it up and make sure that everything's in place. Make sure I have everything enabled on the kids' shirts. Make sure my mugs are the right size. Make sure my postcards are the right size. Everything like that. And then maybe add products if they're not added already. So I'm going to make sure at least give myself a better chance because I know these have sold because they're showing here that they just sold, and then just optimize, make sure that they're the right prices. Everything's good on those. And I think by doing that, that's going to help me a little bit. We'll see next month on my next month's video. So that is it for my Redbubble data. I do have just one more thing though. One more thing I want to tell you. This is the bonus tip, and make sure to do this. I'm going to do this. And this is about t-shirts. So I sold 22 tops this month. This is why I made a little bit more this month than I did last month, because I sold a lot more tops, a lot more shirts and hoodies. 17 tops were dark tops. So I just wanted to make sure to let you know, you probably knew this already, that dark shirts sell better than light shirts. So you can see here, 17 were dark tops. The reason I know this is because they have white text on it, so they have to buy it in a dark top. 3 tops were either, they could have been both. They have like a black outline, so they could have been with a white border, so they could have been on either black or white. And only 2 of them were white. So they do sell the white shirts, white tops do sell, but they don't sell as good as the black one. So make sure you're putting your designs at least on the black one, probably both, but the black ones sell better, the dark ones sell better. And one thing to not forget about that is to do this. So if you're going to do a black shirt, let's say like this, and your text is white, do not put that same thing on the stickers. See, if your designs have white text and you put it on stickers with white, no one's going to be able to read that white text. So what I do is I upload a dark text version for stickers. You're also going to want to do this for the canvas tote bags as well. So I save 2 versions, one with white text, one with black text. So you can see this looks good on a sticker. It doesn't have the white text on it, and I think this will help you sell. You just have to hit this replace image and then put a different image for the stickers. Same thing with the canvas tote bags. When you open it up, hit replace image and do that. So hopefully that really helps you get some sales on both stickers and shirts, because it works well on both when you do that. If you want to replace an image on anything, any product on Redbubble, you can do this as well. So sometimes I do that. A lot of times I do that for mugs and postcards and things like that, if you've seen my other videos. So just make sure to optimize for the product, and you can do that individually here on Redbubble. That's a huge tip. So I think a lot of newbies go here and just enable stickers and don't really look at them, and then they're not selling stickers and they don't know why. It's because you have white text on a white background on a sticker and nobody can see it, and nobody will buy it if they can't read it. So that is my big tip, my bonus tip. So that is it for this video. Let me know what changes you're going to make in May. I told you about mine. Leave in the comments what changes you're going to make in May to help you get more sales in Redbubble. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much for staying till the end of this video. Your reward for staying all the way to the end is another edition of Trend Credits. Thanks for staying to the end for this trend credit. Here is your trend, another school year survivor teacher t-shirt. So let's take a look at these. You can see they have a lot of low BSRs right here. Take a look at those low BSRs. One thing you don't want to do though is copy the survivor logo. I know that's here, and when you scroll down, you'll see a lot of them with low BSRs. These will probably get pulled down because that logo is copyrighted, and you can see a lot of different people are just copying the copy and getting sales, but risking their accounts. But you can do this version in different ways where you don't have to use their survivor logo. You can see some good ideas here as well, still getting sales too. So don't risk your account. Make sure to do it in a way that's safe. Let's check Merch Informer. It is getting an A, so you know it's good. If you don't have Merch Informer, I have a link in the description for Merch Informer where you can check competition and some other things, do keyword research, and get some graphics here as well. So again, here is the trend, another school year survivor teacher t-shirt. My guess is you could do another school year survivor student t-shirt as well, or mom or dad, or those kinds of things. So this is something that you probably could scale a little bit. You can see right here, this one's saying teacher 2021. So you could change that up. But again, make sure that yours is different. Obviously, don't copy the survivor logo. But you can do yours in a way that looks good on a t-shirt and something that people actually want to wear. This design is geared toward teachers, so make sure it's something teachers would want to wear. And that is your trend. So that is it for this video, everyone. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully this video was really helpful for you. Make sure to look at your own Redbubble stats, download that CSV file of your own and look at your own data, and do this kind of thing every month to make sure and check what you're selling, what you're doing well, what you can change, and hopefully that those changes help you make more and more sales. And don't forget to upload every day as much as you can. If this video was helpful for you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're subscribed so that you can see all my videos that are coming up in the next few weeks and beyond. And if you want to see more of my videos about income for the last couple months, click on these videos here. These are the ones I did last time. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. I'll see you on the next one.